Have you ever bought a pineapple that smelled wonderful and looked beautifully golden, but the moment you thought about peeling it, removing the eyes, and getting sticky sap all over your hands, you immediately felt discouraged? Many people feel the same way. Pineapple is delicious, fragrant, and very refreshing to eat, but the rough spiky peel and the many pineapple eyes make the preparation feel quite troublesome. Some people peel too deeply and lose a lot of the sweet flesh close to the peel. Others do not like getting their hands sticky or worry that the pineapple sap may irritate their skin, so in the end they often choose to buy pre-cut pineapple from the store. But today, Mary Home will share with you a very simple way to do it. We only need a small knife and an ordinary dinner spoon from the kitchen to peel the pineapple cleanly, remove the eyes neatly, keep our hands less sticky, and especially avoid wasting the sweet pineapple flesh inside. Now, let's begin. Before peeling the pineapple, the first thing we need to do is not pick up the knife right away, but clean the pineapple very carefully. Many people think that since the pineapple peel is so thick, there is no need to wash it carefully, because we are going to peel the outer layer away anyway. But in fact, the surface of a pineapple has many small crevices, small spikes, and natural grooves. These are places where dust, dirt, or impurities can easily cling. If we do not wash it first, then when the knife goes from the peel into the inside, those dirty substances may touch the pineapple flesh. So first, place the pineapple horizontally on the cutting board. Use a knife to trim away some of the sharp leaves around the crown. We do not need to cut off all the leaves completely, just trim the sides neatly so it is easier to hold. The leaves in the middle should still be kept, because in a moment they will act like a natural handle, helping us turn the pineapple more easily without touching the flesh directly. After that, take the pineapple and rinse it under running water. If your home has a small brush used only for fruits and vegetables, use it to gently scrub along the grooves of the pineapple skin. You do not need to scrub too hard, just scrub evenly around the pineapple so the dirt can wash away. If the water flow at home is weak, you can soak the pineapple in a basin of clean water for a few minutes first. Then take it out and scrub it again under running water. After washing, you will feel that the surface of the pineapple is cleaner, cooler, and no longer has the rough, dirty feeling it had at first. This extra step only takes a few minutes, but it helps us feel much more at ease, especially when preparing fruit for the whole family. How do you usually wash pineapple? If you have a better tip for cleaning pineapple, please share it with Mary Home in the comments. After the pineapple has been washed clean, let it drain a little, then stand it upright on the cutting board. At this point, the leaves on top become useful. You only need to hold the leaves and keep the pineapple steady, so your hand does not need to touch the sap-covered peel too much. Now, use a small knife that is moderately sharp and begin peeling from top to bottom. When peeling, do not push the knife too deeply into the fruit. We only need to remove the outer peel, and the pineapple eyes will be handled afterward. If from the beginning you cut too thickly to remove both the peel and the eyes, then you will lose a lot of the sweet flesh close to the peel. Just guide the knife gently along the natural curve of the pineapple. Peel in thin, even strips, from top to bottom. After each strip, rotate the pineapple a little and continue doing the same thing until all the outer peel is removed. The nice thing about this way is that the pineapple still keeps its beautiful round shape, does not end up cut unevenly, and does not lose too much flesh. The pineapple flesh revealed underneath will have a very beautiful yellow color, looking fresh and juicy. After peeling off the outer layer, the part that makes many people hesitate most is the small brown pineapple eyes scattered across the surface. If you use a knife to dig out each eye, it sometimes takes a lot of time. If you cut deep along the grooves, the pineapple may lose a lot of flesh. And if your hand is not used to it yet, the knife can easily slip, making the preparation uncomfortable. So today, we will use a very familiar tool, an ordinary dinner spoon. You should choose a spoon whose handle is slightly flat and whose edge is not too round. It does not need to be special, just a regular spoon from the kitchen is enough. Hold the pineapple firmly with one hand. With the other hand, hold the spoon and place the end of the spoon handle at a slight angle right next to a pineapple eye. Note that we are not pressing it straight down from above, but placing it at a slight angle. Then gently twist the spoon handle in a small circle. With just that gentle twist, the pineapple eye will come out quite neatly. The surrounding part remains intact and is not gouged out too wide. Just continue doing each pineapple eye one by one. Place the spoon handle, tilt it slightly, twist in a small circle, then remove the eye. At first, you may feel a little slow. But after the first few eyes, your hand will get used to it very quickly. Once you are used to it, this process actually becomes quite enjoyable, like carefully tending to each little part of the pineapple. What Mary Home likes most about this method is that after the pineapple eyes are removed, the fruit still looks very beautiful. The surface is not cut too deeply and does not lose large chunks. More of the golden sweet flesh is preserved, and the pineapple pieces look more appealing after being cut. If your family has older people or children who enjoy eating pineapple, this method is really worth trying, because the pineapple pieces will look clean, neat, and will keep more of the natural sweetness close to the peel. Once the pineapple has been peeled and all the eyes have been removed, now we only need to cut it into bite-sized pieces. Place the pineapple horizontally on the cutting board, then cut it into round slices about 1 finger width thick, or thinner if you prefer smaller pieces. At this point, the pineapple rings look very beautiful, golden, even, and clean. If you want them easier to eat, you can continue cutting each ring into 4 or 6 smaller pieces. If the core in the center is a little firm, you can cut it out, or keep it depending on how tender the pineapple is. Pineapple is a fruit with a very pleasant sweet and tangy taste. It contains vitamin C, fiber, and natural bromelain, so when eaten in a moderate amount, it helps make the meal feel fresher and more enjoyable. However, because pineapple has a light tartness, those who have sensitive stomachs should eat a moderate amount and should not eat too much on an empty stomach. With just 1 pineapple, 1 small knife, and 1 spoon, we already have a plate of pineapple that is clean, beautiful, does not make our hands too sticky, and also does not waste the fruit. Looking at a plate of bright golden pineapple like this, surely the whole family will want to enjoy it right away. You see, peeling a pineapple is actually not as difficult as we often think. The important thing is to do it in the right order. Wash it clean first, keep the leaves to hold it firmly, peel the skin thinly, then use the spoon handle to remove each pineapple eye gently. If you find this spoon method for removing pineapple eyes useful, please try it at home. And do not forget to leave a comment for Mary Home and let me know, how do you usually peel pineapple? Do you like cutting pineapple into rings, small pieces, or using pineapple to make something else for your family? Thank you for following Mary Home. See you again in the next videos, where we will continue exploring many more simple, clean, and useful little tips for our kitchen.